Hey guys, and we're back again with some more Deus Ex Mankind Divided today. So last time I was a little bit cheeky and left us on kind of a cliffhanger, which was admittedly partly because my voice was completely giving out to me. I ran a bit longer than usual, had run out of water and was struggling a bit. So we're back today, however, I've got plenty of water and even some extra on the side, so we should be good for a while. And we're pretty much going to jump back in right where we left off. We were just looking for the leader of the, what was it, the Ark, the augmented, they were called Ark, I can't remember what it stands for though. Augmented Revolutionary something, maybe? I should probably remember that. Nevertheless, we were just finding the leader of him. We had snuck past all the guards, sort of, and messed up quite a few times, but nevertheless we've got to where we were going, came up the lift, and we're gonna jump right back into it. And we'll see what this guy has to say. It doesn't tell me what ARC stands for here, does it? No, we just get that it's called ARC. So yeah, the guy we're looking for is does it tell us what he's called? No. Ah, Talos Rucker. Makes me think of Oblivion. With Talos. I don't think there's anything interesting going on before we get to this guy. Just going to check if there's anything important we missed. So we've got a Praxis kit. I feel like every time I start these streams I end up looking at my Praxis points. Was I doing anything important with it? Sort of health. Energy was certainly tempting. Kind of tempting to get some more energy. Oh, there was also hacking turrets and stuff. That one might be what I need to go for actually, because that's pretty darn useful. I didn't really feel like these were that. Like the radar range is kind of a nice idea, but it doesn't feel super important. So I think I'm going to push down into the hacking turrets and robots because I think they're going to become pretty useful. I'd rather have them before I need them. Picking turrets. Thankfully this camera doesn't seem to mind my existence. Okay, so we'll do a little quick save here just in case I really screw something up. Oh, actually I'm also going to read over what do I need to do. Good plan. Oh, Augmented Rights Coalition. That's it. Planning attack in Prague. Well, Miller claims that they're planning attack in Prague and ambush in Dubai. The recording at its place just ARC's being set up, and the leader, Dr. Talos Rucker, I didn't realise he was a doctor, can tell us the truth, provided I can bring him in for questioning. So I want to bring him in for questioning, figure out what's going on. So this is probably a very talkative bit, which means my mod for... so what I'm looking for, my interaction mod thing that lets me know if it's like alpha, beta stuff.
I'm sure you'll understand if I don't take your word for it.
As the customary final request of the condemned man, please, do not kill any more of my people on your way out. Their only crime against you is their loyalty to me.
You don't seem surprised to see me.
Didn't kill any
I'm
people on the
not.
way in.
After the train station attacks, I knew it was only a matter of time before they sent someone. Please, sit.
This isn't a social call, Rucker. I'm here to take you in.
Our mandate is to fight for the rights of the augmented. Communicate our message, offer assistance. The Ark is a non-violent.
He's a bit beat up, jeez.
Alright, then this should be easy. Come with me, answer our questions, and we'll have you back here in plenty of time to film your next sermon.
I'm not a fool. If I surrender now, I'm never coming back. Once you have me, you intend to make me disappear. But I will not make Solzhenitsyn's mistake. My people and I will resist you.
I thought you were a pacifist.
I am. But I'm more than a leader. I am a symbol. That is why you wish to erase me. If martyrdom is the only way to remain a symbol, then even my death is preferable to my evaporation.
You said you don't want any more of your people getting hurt. But if I have to bring you in by force, I will. And they're gonna try to stop me. There's a better chance of avoiding violence if you come along peacefully. You have my word. I will do everything I can to see that you're treated fairly.
How dare you speak to me of peace and fairness? You assaulted innocent people to get in here and kidnap me on behalf of masters who hide in the shadows, manipulating, controlling, and
so that's
murdering
some
without
Alpha
the
and some
courage
Omega
to
going
proclaim
on.
their convictions in front of the rest of the world.
Let's see. He's idealistic, responsible, and demoralized currently. He uses idealism as a shield and needs to be reminded of reality. He exaggerates his own importance but welcomes good advice, conceals insecurities with bluster, desperate for something to hold on to. Okay. All you rely on men while spouting your rhetoric from behind the safety of your own camera. You want to prove the strength of your convictions. Confront the enemies face to face. Okay, let's see. So, I don't think this one's right. It's going to be either one of these two. I'm talking to you about playing straight. Me alone. No politicians, no cameras, groups of people can't be trusted, only individuals. Do I really have to explain it to you? Needs to be reminded of reality. And exaggerates his own importance. I feel like this one's reminding of reality, but that doesn't fit what the thing he was telling me. I think we'll go with the Alpha one.
You're not any different from them, Rooker. All of you rely on armed men while spouting your rhetoric from behind the safety of a camera. If you want to prove the strength of your convictions, confront your enemies face to face.
Well, you seem to be more than the unquestioning brute I took you for. It is refreshing to hear that kind of passion and idealism in other people, particularly after everything I've experienced lately. I have been patient and understanding. I have taught my people non-violence and waited for the rest of the world to follow that example. I have had faith in humanity, and humanity betrayed
We had
me.
some Omega and some Beta there. So, humanity didn't betray you, they got scared and they panicked. You need to give them a little more time to settle down. So now, two wrongs make a right. You think blowing everyone hell is going to fix humanity? Or, follow your example, history has shown that anti-other movements always spring up in times of chaos and fear. I don't think justifying
Humanity didn't betray you. They got scared.
Also,
and they
humanity
panicked.
doesn't owe you anything.
You need to give them more time to settle down.
How long am I expected to wait, when every day that passes brings us closer to extinction? There is so much work I need to do. I'm beset by the bombings on one side, and Ark internal politics on the other. It may be that the two are connected. I have to regroup, to decide what is best for me and for the cause. I need you to delay my arrest, if just for a day.
Okay, there's some Alpha and some Beta there. Things are bad everywhere. The longer it drags on, the worse they'll get. The best thing for you and the cause is to show strong leadership by coming in now, proudly and willingly to help fix things. You've had 2 years, Rooker. You really think one more day is going to make a difference? I need support from my people as much as you do. Come along now, and I'll have some pull when I plead your case to my boss. If I go back empty-handed today, I won't have any credibility tomorrow. Something to hold on to. This one would help. Exaggerates his own importance and uses idealism as a shield. Support from my people as much as you do. Remind of reality. Well, I can need to take him with me now, so let's see if we can't.
I need support from my people as much as you do. Come along now, and I'll have some pull when I plead your case to my boss.
Badly.
If I go back empty-handed today, I won't have any credibility tomorrow.
Your people sent an augmented man to arrest an outspoken advocate of Aug rights. I'm sorry, but I don't believe they will ever have any respect for you. Can't you see? If I come with you, I will not just be killed. The Augmented Rights Coalition will be corrupted, my message will be twisted, and history will paint me as the villain.
Okay, that was definitely more alpha than anything else. There was a bit of Omega in there, but let's see. Your organisation, your message, this whole time you've only been worried about yourself. But my main concern is the victims. They're the reason I'm here, and if their deaths mean anything to you, you'll meet me halfway. You don't like being called a villain. Well, neither do I. Look at me, Rooker. I'm an Aug just like you. The world doesn't trust either of us. Are you on their side, or do you trust me? You can't decide what people will think. Nobody can. All you can do is stay true to your principles, proven by your actions, and let history decide based on that. So you choose, Rooker. Are you coming peacefully or inciting violence?
You can't decide what people will think. Nobody can. All you can do is stay true to your principles. Prove them by your actions. And let history decide based on that. So choose, Rooker. Are you coming in peacefully or inciting violence?
If I knowingly create a violent situation, I will be as guilty as if I'd fired the first shot. Faced with two terrible choices, I choose the lesser evil. I will come with you. Willingly. Before we leave together, there's something I must show you.
Okay, what's going on?
I suspect there's a power struggle brewing within our organization. Some people inside ARC are less committed to our ideals.
Are you trying to tell me you know who's responsible for the bombings?
I have only suspicions, and until recently, not even that. The evidence I have begun collecting is meager, but I give it to you.
Interesting.
This is the key card for the security door. The evidence is inside.
Why give it to me? Why not keep it, present it at your interrogation?
Because if my suspicions are correct, and I am seen leaving here with you willingly, I may not survive to present my evidence.
Well, this is a problem. Why does I feel like he's going to get
Somewhere
killed?
down there, hiding in plain sight, is your real terrorist. I was trying secretly to find out who is responsible.
Rooker?
Did his own hand get killed? Oh, that was messed up.
Chicane, Rooker is dead.
Come again.
I'll fill you in when I see you, which is where exactly?
There's some greenhouses near your position. Below them is a clearing. That's where I'll be. Chicane out.
Yeah, I think that's probably the biggest concern about the idea of augments in general. Like, I'm not sure I like the idea of someone having the ability to put something inside my head that could potentially, like, you know, fry my brain. Okay, I have too much stuff apparently. What's going on? I guess I've been walking around for a while now, so I've picked up a bunch of random crud. Wait, I can't combine these together? Okay, let's see. So we're going to look around a bit and then we'll take a look through that cupboard. We can't go back out there. Crank ammo.
This is Eliza Cassan, reporting to you live.
Hello.
Unbiased and
Oh.
impartial reporting. And now for a close
Didn't realise that.
headlines around the world.
I for some reason thought I was in like almost completely separate area. I didn't expect to suddenly run into people. Okay, so I'm gonna want to go in here then. Figure out what this thing had going on was. Spectre HK, phase 1 is go. Interesting. It would be nice if you'd given me a code, but we'll roll with it.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Geez, that was a bit of a brutal lock. Okay, let's look around at what else is going on. Okay, so we can get out a sneaky way, that's always handy. Anything else hidden away in here? Oops. Oh, don't tell me. Stop. Let me out. Okay, we escaped. Cool. Now let's try one more time to break into here, shall we?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Yeah, I'm just going to take the
Access
aggressive option
granted.
and just use a bunch of the nuke virus things. Because that was a pretty harsh lock. What have we got? Praxis kit, neuropazine, and a weird triangle. I will definitely take that, because Praxis kits are delightful. Okay, so I do need to think though, because I've got 2. Is there anything I need to unlock? What was this? Hacking stealth, that's not that important. Some of these things are cool, but they're not a primary concern to me. I think I'm going to get the robot domination, and whilst I hate having to spend points on it, I think I'm going to start unlocking the increased inventory size, because the lack of inventory space is always a drag. Let's see. There's definitely a few things around here that I didn't pick up because I had no inventory space, so let's
Intimidate, to accuse,
see what we can find
worse.
this time.
And some of you may be tempted to strike out. Strike back. Please. I urge you to refrain
Don't think I'm going to go out that way just yet.
from violence.
So, what are my objectives? Go to extraction point.
Here, over.
Oh, maybe I should have stood up there. I mean, I can always drop down, but I can't always get back up again, so I don't know why I went down in the first place.
You have to stay sharp.
Well, that was a bit weird.
Might have something here. Over. I got something. I think. Over.
Okie dokie. What's this? Anything here? Okay, apparently we've ended up back outside this hole I punched in the wall anyway.
Sources tell me that plans are still in the works for a small
I got something, I think. Over.
With the current state of the economy,
Vent.
that seems more like
I don't see anything. What about in the units?
Not too jumpy.
This is Eliza Cassell, reporting to
Do you wanna stop looking at me or something, maybe? I mean, I can go invisible if I have to, but...
What if it came from another area?
That could be the wind. All I do is
Wait, is this back in... Well, that didn't really help, did it? I'm really going round in circles here.
also known as the Human Restoration Act. This legislation, if passed, calls for the removal and
Okay, then.
separating of all
Maybe this was like another way I could have got in. Let's look at the map. Where am I trying to go? I came in here, and I'm trying to go all the way back down to the ground floor. Okie dokie.
individuals who fail to
Might have something here. Over.
There are a lot of people here. Around here. Tranquilizer ammo. Don't mind taking that though.
Good clear over.
Let's go. Full on sneaky. Oh. That's a bit close. But I think we're clear.
I hope I'm not just imagining things.
I'm a bit low on energy. Let's just use one of the cells since we have honestly too many of them, if anything. That reminds me, was there something I was supposed to get in here? Yeah, I was thinking I'd maybe get that at some point. Probably spend my next practice kit on that since I've already upgraded my inventory once. So it's feeling a bit nicer already. Okay, what's next?
Something moved.
Oh dear.
Probably just
Serious, I seen them.
You didn't see nothing, don't
I
worry
did
about
not
it.
find anything.
I wonder if I can go up and over.
I got nothing here.
Try to remember to actually use my abilities a bit more. I was kind of bad at that in the last game, and I've been pretty bad at it so far in this game too, to be honest.
We do, how much food we grow, how much medicine we give. Many still see us as terrorists.
I know, brother.
Seems like
I
a
know. But our
sneaky way over the top.
today
Hopefully
will
no
make
one's
a
looking
better
up.
world for our children.
Yes. Hopefully they will never have to know what we went through.
Not sure I entirely trust the structural stability of this.
Rationing of supplies
but-
will be difficult.
Seems to be working out well so far. Huh? Wait, so I could pick up the sniper rifle, but not the sniper, is that it? Yeah. EMP mine. Do I have any more mine templates or anything? No. Do I have anything I don't need? Well, I have a lot of things I don't really need. Do I have anything I don't want? Not carrying any beer or anything silly, am I? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, a hollow sight. Can I use this? No, I can't. Battle with most weapons on the market, but none of the 4 weapons I'm carrying, apparently. Okay then. Wait, where's sniper rifle ammo? What's this? Oh, armor piercing sniper rifle ammo. Fair enough. This showed as being a thing, can I not? And what is this? I'm trying to go down, right? So should be fine. I don't know exactly where I'm going at this point. There's a camera. The camera's a lot easier to manage than the people. The cameras are, you know, predictable. I would like a way to take it out so I can look in all these lockers. Calm down, little camera. Don't feel like this is the intended solution to this, but you know. Could just go invisible and do this. I suppose it would be a lot easier. Well, forgot the invisibility breaks when I do things like that. Okay, camera, calm down. As long as I don't move too much, invisibility actually does last a while. What even was that? Oh, some alcohol. Two over there as well. There's almost no inventory space. I'm not sure why I'm making such a big deal out of trying to search every single thing, but you know. Where am I now anyway? Are we on the right floor yet? No, we're still up a level. Which is definitely fixable. We can just jump straight over here if we want to. That would probably be a pretty bad idea, all things considered, but... I'm not sure if this is very practical. I seem to be going up instead of down. I am amazed that they didn't detect me by doing that, but sure. Okay. Let's drop down here, see what's going on. So we're on the right floor now, right? It would appear so. There also don't appear to be any enemies here, so that's helpful. There are those guys up there, so I suppose I should probably keep my footstep quietening thing enabled. Quick look around.
Jensen, the meter's running. Where the hell are you?
I'm on my way, Chicane.
Well, step it up.
Wait, what's that? Hold on. Was that a scripted thing? It felt very, conveniently timed. Or inconveniently timed, I suppose. to look at the top here. Oh, I was a waste of time. Anything there? Oh, Jesus, guys are angry. Well, looks like this is probably as done with this last section of the game, from what I can tell. Oh, maybe not quite. It's weird that there's no enemies here. It makes me very suspicious. That guy might not be trustworthy. Who would have thought?
What of goddamn good Rucker being dead is going to do for us. Your orders were to bring him in.
I fully intended to.
Then how did this happen?
I think someone being paid to manipulate Ark killed him. Someone in his crew. Rucker told me Ark was being set up, that the real terrorists were hiding in plain sight.
And
Yeah,
was he
something
wearing a
suspicious happening.
tinfoil hat when he said this?
The man was devoted to bridging the divide between Augs and Naturals. He knew that every one of these attacks just drives the stake in deeper, and that the only way to fix things was to pull that stake out. He said he had evidence to prove Ark's innocence. He was ready to come in and talk to us, even though he knew it meant risking his life.
What evidence was he referring to?
Right, so this is like, do I trust Interpol or do I trust the lady? Why do you make me make decisions, game? I'm known for being bad at this. Sure.
An email on a pocket secretary he found in Ark. It's cryptic, but it reads like activation orders to me. What did we get back on Viktor Marchenko?
I ran that name through iLink. We didn't get back shit. You think this message was for him?
If someone inside Ark is taking orders from people outside the group, I think he could be the guy, yeah. Maybe Chang can backtrace the IP address on that email. Find out who's talking to who.
Who's to say Rucker didn't write that email himself?
Okay, maybe there's something to this message. I'll give it to cybercrimes. See what they come back with on the IPs. Christ. What a mess. You know word of Rucker's death is going to spread, don't you? And when that happens, the head of state police assures me Golem City will become a war zone. We can't let that happen. I hope we're good on juice, Chicane, because I need a ride. As for you, Agent...
I still have a case to solve, and I know exactly where to start, Director. Smiley's had more than enough time to analyze that DSD I gave him.
The one you took from Razika?
I'll check in with him, see what's on it. After that, I'll go where the evidence takes me. I intend to make sure the right people are brought to justice for this, whether they're augmented or not.
Get a move on, before this case gets any colder. And keep me in the loop. Let's go, Chicane.
Some suspicious stuff going on there. Like I said, I'm just gonna turn down the... I guess the music was being a bit loud, to be honest. Let's just turn everything down a notch, because it was clipping a little bit on OBS, so hopefully that should have solved that and we can get on. Still not 100% certain if I made the right decision by giving the information across to that dude rather than saving it for the lady, but how dare you lock me out of things. We've had this discussion before. I do not appreciate being denied access.
Detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Hello. Now, where does this take us? Hello. Well, that was a highly pointless thing to break. I feel like I often end up finding vents and taking them backwards. Like, I go from where I'm supposed to sneak into and then sneak out of it. Not sure if this just means I'm really bad at finding alternate routes. Sorry. Itchy nose. Cool palette of the scene totally changes when you come here.
Rucker's dead.
What?
Poisoned, I think.
Holy shit, man. Rucker was the voice of the Augmented. People loved him for it. When word of this hits, Prague is gonna explode.
And the whole world's watching. Listen, Miller's gone to meet with state police. Could be our chance to determine his loyalties.
He lives near TF-29. You want us to search his apartment?
Not us. Me. You keep digging into that VersaLife break-in. And see what the Collective can dig up on a Viktor Marchenko. If I'm right, and Rucker was poisoned, all three might be connected. Jensen out.
Ah!
Hey, calm down.
Let's call it truce.
Sounds good.
Okay, this place seems to have got even more crazy since I was last here.
So, the red light district really does attract all kinds. Just make it
red light
a
district?
Adam, you there? You're not gonna believe this. Vadim Orlov is in Prague.
You're kidding.
I wish I were. 6 months ago, he got an augmented expert's visa and has been coming and going periodically ever since. Border Control logged him in this morning.
I arrived in Prague 6 months ago. Where's he staying?
In the Lilioma Courtyard Apartments on Lavani Street, 2nd floor.
I'll check it out.
I have a mounting...
Now that sounds like my kind of mission. A side mission.
Send additional personnel.
Although, before I do anything of that sort, I am getting my butt over to the vendor. Hopefully he's open 24 hours a day in this game, because, well, it's clearly not daytime anymore. It would appear that he is...
I think the police should have done more from the...
Didn't notice before.
beginning.
Fair enough.
Over here, friend. I have what you... Is this some kind of AUG protest?
Oh.
Welcome, welcome.
That was random.
Nice gear you've got here.
All high-end. And you look like you know...
You try this on all your customers?
Wait, I'm sure I've had this
Just the
conversation
one's
before.
made of carbon fiber.
Gonna have to disappoint you. That stuff's...
Come on.
Sure.
Great.
That was a bit weird. Don't know why it repeat. I thought it didn't repeat the exact same conversation like that, but fair enough. We'll go with whatever he says. Why is the font really? Well, maybe I'm just losing it, but that font looks really blurry to me. Well, at least we can get rid of all this stuff that we don't need. There we go, that's already looking a lot nicer on my spacing. Getting a lot of AMP grenades, I don't know if I really need this many of them, to be frank. Oh well, we'll do it for now. Yeah, this is like super over the top to me. Oh, then. What's going on here? Yeah, I don't know why it seems so... Like, all this text is fine.
I'm not going to pull a...
You think if I acted on that guy...
Anyway, we wanted to go find this guy and see if he's got any interesting stuff for us. Oh well, look at his apartment at least. So let's go see what's happening. Am I on the wrong side of the street? No, I just have to break in somehow. Oh. Don't know where I got this code from, but I'll use it. Do I have to go to this one as well? No, no.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Perfect. Okay, no vents, so they are just what you see. And again. Huh? Oh, I was expecting it to like be a magic button. What is this? Interesting. People like hiding money in random places in this world. Oh my god, I'm back to picking up all the alcohol again, aren't I? Hello. Hiding a little tack shotgun away from me. Now, how do I get up here? Because I can jump high, but I can't jump that high. Unless, can I? Ah. We can use the buildings that I just hacked into. Not buildings, sorry, the, come on, there's a word for this. Garages, that's the one. Oops. Oh, I don't think I was here before, wasn't I? Yeah, I remember this pretentious place that wouldn't serve me anything. And then I should be able to sneak along the balcony. And slip right on in.
I found Orlov. He's dead.
What? Are you sure it's him?
Well, technically I never met him before. I did, however, meet a doctor who looks just like him in Alaska. In that clinic I told you about. His name then was McFadden.
Christ, Adam. What exactly happened to you in that clinic?
I don't know. I was in the coma ward. It was run by the World Health Organization. Facility 451. Can you dig into it?
Of course.
I'm gonna search this body and the apartment, see what I can find.
Oh, that's a bit of a mess, isn't it? I feel like I'm going back to that high security bank at some point because I've acquired a couple of keys now.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Actually, not a lot in it. Oh, wait. There's another computer. Aha.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Darn it, didn't hit in time. I used to just hit space in the previous game and it'd stop it, but... Oh. 3608. Ooh, hello, hello. Interesting stuff. Need to wait for this computer to stop being locked and we can try again. Don't think I missed anything, have I? Excuse me.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Okay, I think we should be good this time.
Access
There we
granted.
go. Nice and easy. Did that give me any new leads? No. Let's go double check on Miller first, shall we? Inventory, still have some space left. And we have another Praxis. Oh, I remember now. I wanted to get this.
How much?
Oh, that's that Bender guy. Can I make this jump? Hello, Bender.
You have credits? Usually you people...
No, you got a real way with people.
Menu?
I wasn't planning on going hunting for a way to sell this stuff just yet because it didn't seem urgent, but you know, when you bump into someone, you might as well take it, right? Do you have anything interesting? A bunch of random junk that I don't care about. A bunch of ammo that I don't care about. Would appear to be no.
I'm trying to run a business here.
I know you're trying to run a business. That's why I sold you some stuff. Wait, am I in the right building? Oh, shoot, I am.
Did you check over there yet?
Oh yeah, I already broke into his apartment. Just stole his sniper rifle.
Alex, I'm in Miller's apartment. The man keeps a tight ship.
What do you expect? He's former SAS. Military life will make a neat freak out of anyone. If he's got secrets in there, Adam, they'll be well hidden.
Everyone's got to tell. I just need to know more about him to understand his.
I've already been through here. I already know he has a secret door. Oh, strange. I could have sworn I'd stolen that already. I mean, not that I'm complaining about more money. Oh. Wait, what? Huh. That seems like a really bad way of hiding a secret door.
I think I got something, Alex. Miller's NSN access card. He must have left it behind when he logged into his second computer.
His second computer? Anything incriminating on it?
Haven't checked it yet. But I'm starting to think the only way we'll learn more is by hearing all of that NSN conversation.
Shit, man, that's risky. But we may have to.
Why? You find something on VersaLife?
It ain't good. Meet me in the small courtyard near TF-29. I'll explain.
I'm pretty sure I already looked at this once in the past, but we'll roll with it now.
Ty si myslíš, že máš problémy, jo?
Well, let's get on out here.
I can't believe Rucker's dead.
That bastard had it coming.
Hi.
This is only going to make our lives harder.
Okay, thought that lady was talking to me, but apparently not. Oh, that's back at the place I just was. Jeez.
Why not?
They're having me run backwards and forwards, aren't they?
I told you I'm not going to...
Ooh, how did I miss a vent? And why is it open? Have I been here before?
Alex, you here?
Hey, thanks for being quick. Didn't want to be seen hanging around by myself for too long in case you got held up.
I can be a gentleman, sometimes. You said you got something on VersaLife.
Yeah. A couple of months back, a research assistant was found dead in the Roca Seca beach facility. Special Projects Division. She was poisoned, just like Rucker.
She. You got her name?
Anik Norstad. Why? You know somebody there?
Doesn't matter. Forget it.
I can't stand VersaLife, Adam. Back when I was flying for Bell Tower in Panama, I stumbled into deep shit with them. They're the reason I've got a target on my back. They told my bosses to kill me.
If they're involved in this, we'll get them. We just need to know what this is. Tell me more about this researcher.
The information we found on Norstad was buried deep. No police report, no autopsy. Just a footnote on an insurance claim, calling it an industrial accident.
She was working with dangerous pathogens, wasn't she?
Supposedly. Janus thinks there's more to it. He's the one who found the report. Said it was off.
Off how?
Interesting.
Lots of blank spaces and missing details. Didn't really go into it.
And you didn't think to ask, did you?
Are you saying I fucked up?
Yes.
I'm saying Janus thinks a lot of things. And somehow always manages to find the answer when nobody else can. You don't find that odd?
I find it reassuring. The Collective has people everywhere gathering all kinds of intel. But Janus is what holds us together, helps us make sense of it. He picks the signal out of the static.
And yet you've never met him.
Nobody meets Janus. Nobody even knows where he is, who he is, hell, even what he is. You get used to it after a while.
Yeah, that sounds suspicious.
For me, the key thing is what he finds. Norstad was poisoned, Adam, just like Rucker. Are we looking at some kind of bioweapon here?
Miller's access card might help us find out.
How? I don't follow you.
NSN exchanges are stored in the system's cloud memory. If I log in as Miller using his access card, I might be able to play back more of that conversation he had with the bosses.
Shit, Adam, this isn't like planting a bug. You have to actually use the chair. For a while. If anyone catches you...
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
Your call. But I want to be plugged in and listening the whole time you're in there. Just be careful, man. Call me when you've accessed the machine.
She disappears fast. Okay, so I think both of our objectives are going to take us to a place now, right? Oops. On the map. There we go. Wait, it's like 2 steps away from me?
I have not been able to find a job. I have not really looked, but it should be easier.
Yeah, that's not like a convincing argument, is it? Is there anything else I need to do before I go in here? Sorry, I'm having hair in my mouth. Button. Goodbye, button. So I need to decide if I'm going to go speak to that dude about the port first or go in the chair. I think I'll probably speak to the guy. The chair thing feels like it could backfire a lot more. Hey,
Hey,
I
Adam.
guess so.
I heard about Rucker. That's terrible, Adam. He was our standard bearer. What direction will the movement take now?
I don't know. I spoke to Miller as he was leaving. Told me he was going to Gollum City to talk to the state police.
Damn, I hope he has better luck than you and Smiley did. Because if you think that Prague is bad now, imagine what'll happen if reaction to Rucker's death gets violent.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, Fubar is what'll happen. What a week. And meanwhile, I'm going crazy waiting for Dr. Ozen to get back to me with my test results.
How did it go with Dr. Ozen? She ran some tests?
I swear to God, Adam. These tests they give me are more stressful than being in the field. When I'm out there, I have immediate feedback every second. And when you're doing these tests, they just stare at you and take notes. I don't like it.
Nobody does. When do you get the results?
Dr. Ozen didn't say. I don't know, hopefully in a day or two.
Try and stay positive.
Always.
Fair enough.
So what do you think of our new doctor?
What do you mean?
I just wonder what she's really doing here.
Things are heating up here in Prague. We can use all the help we can get. I'd be worried if Interpol didn't send a psychologist. Besides, I spoke to her for an hour. I like her.
It just seems suspicious to me, that's all. We've never needed a psychologist before. Who's she watching?
Come on, Adam. You keep talking like that, and Chang's gonna change all the locks again. There are 87 agents in Prague, and I just finished handing out the new keycards.
I should get going.
I guess the question is she doing any
Talk to you later.
evaluations on the non-augmented people? Yoink. Because we clearly need to fill up our inventory more.
Hey, Adam.
Is that guy still stuck in a cage down here? Oh no, he's gone now. And now there's blood on the floor. Well, that's a reassuring sign that we're not, you know, bad guys. Oh, that was a slow attempt at walking upstairs there. And apparently I haven't broken into this computer yet, which I find highly surprising.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Now I'm starting to see why. That was a trickier hack than usual. At some point I might actually get the... no wait, not that one. The hacking stealth things, just because it seems pretty handy. Wait, 0 required? Oh, because it comes from this one. But 15% seems pretty minor, really. But we'll see. It's quite a long wait time. I think I'll go speak to the first dude after waiting. I'm talking to them walkie-talkies.
Anomaly detected. Trace program access granted.
So I have to go around and check if anyone's left the desk so I can hack into their computers. I'm a terrible person. See if Psych Lady has anything more to say.
Adam. Wow. 2 in one day. Did maintenance take the plague cross off my door?
I'm sorry.
Arya was here earlier. And now you. That's 2 agents to walk through my door willingly. You know, while I have you, I'd love to talk with you about Rucker.
That's actually why I'm here.
You're kidding, right? Because this never happens. Sometimes I literally feel like a dentist.
I have a suspicion about who might be behind the hit on Rucker. A name. iLink came back with nothing, but...
But maybe I can use some of my shrink-your tricks to see what I can dig up. Maybe draw up a profile for you? So who's the guy?
Victor Marchenko.
Ooh, he sounds bad. No sweat, it's nice to feel like I'm part of something. I'll let you know if I have any luck.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it.
So I don't really want you to do your actual job, I want you to do...
I hope you don't beat yourself
more
up
interesting
over
jobs.
everything. I'm sure you did everything you could.
Doors are overrated.
Daniel Fletcher, you are a genius.
That's cool.
Oh, hey. Adam, what's going on?
Miller sent me to...
Checking my progress? Really? I said it would be done when it's done. You can't rush these things, Adam. Excellence takes time.
Right. So...
Well, I was right. Am I good or am I good?
What did you find?
Oh, just some isolated fragments from what looks like Bomb's timing mechanism. And get this, it's a Stanek.
A Stanek? The bomb's timing mechanism was a wristwatch?
Well, to address your incredulous tone, a mechanical timing mechanism is not as silly as it sounds. Security scanners can detect anything with a suspicious electronic circuit, so using a low-tech solution is really clever.
Stanek watches are custom-made locally. I think I'll pay the shop a visit.
It's probably closed.
Let's
Let's see if I can find
use a
you a
watch.
second
You
option.
use a really generic one, but okay.
Yeah, got it. Nomad Stanek. Founder and owner of the store lives in the Davnia district near Pilgrim Station. That's Putnik Ledraji in Czech, I think. Building number 96. Second floor.
Thanks. I'll check it out.
Great. Let me know how it goes.
Okay. So we've got something to go off. Oh, and we've got a practice kit as well. So many things I want to get at once. More carrying capacity is always nice. Energy regen would be pretty handy. Actually, energy capacity would be better than regen, I think. And the less... I think the detection when hacking isn't that important. At least not yet. I think we'll just cap out our carrying capacity now, because, you know, that's a permanent thing. It's always handy to have, right? All the space.
Eliza's blog.
Okay, let's head on upstairs and do this. I swear some of these computers have relocked themselves, because I'm pretty sure I came in here and hacked into this before.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
So he's being an asshole. Mustache dude, what do you want? Not sure.
Legislation is to ensure that they are as safe.
Maybe we'll take a slight detour and go back and visit the guy who's giving a fuss about me being here.
Have you got a... Hey Jensen, heard you had a bit of trouble at the petting zoo.
Come again?
The snatch and grab with Rucker. Guess it's no steps forward and 2 steps back for you too, eh? Isn't that how you put it before?
Right. Only I'm not being tied up by red tape like you are. My problem is a little more complicated than that.
I'm just stating the facts as they are, mate. Although, I am a little surprised you managed to cock up such a simple task, what with you being so, well-equipped for the job.
You think because I'm augmented going after Rucker should have been a cakewalk? You know, McCready, the more I talk to you, the less surprised I am by what comes out of your head.
Is that a fact? You think you know me?
I know your type. You're a front towards enemy kind of soldier. Very effective, as long as someone points you in the right direction.
I'll wear that as a compliment, thank you. And fuck you. Now, if you don't mind.
Why do you have such a problem with me, McCready? You don't even know me.
Oh, I think I do. I've worked with your type before. You roll into barracks with your solid-state muscle, think you're more capable than the rest of us slobs.
You afraid of being replaced?
Please, mate. They broke the fucking mold when they made me. Besides, I think it's been proven that there's no substitute for good old-fashioned organic clockworks. So, again, if you don't mind, I have work to do.
So no Aug can ever live down the incident, is that it?
Is this meant to be an interrogation, Mr. Shit-hot ex-cop? Because you're dancing on my last fucking nerve.
You afraid it's gonna happen again?
Listen, Frankenstein, I lost 3 men. Good men. Because one of you fucking robots had his switch.
I warned you about pushing it, didn't I? Still, that was unprofessional. Look.
We all lost something during the incident, some more than others. But the people responsible are still out there, and they need to answer for what they did. I'm not asking you to be friends, but we can't stop them as enemies.
Mismatched tools, bound by a common goal. Is that it?
Something like that, yeah.
Hell, maybe that is all we need. Suppose we just let time tell.
Right. I'll see you around, McCready.
Sure.
Well, I mean, that was a bit tense, but I think it worked out.
We should find out, but it's not a priority.
Anyone emailing me anything?
That's gotta raise some eyebrows. Is he trying to make contact with
In the hands of irresponsible journalists, it can be. Underground websites and radio
Probably
stations
some nuts.
Nothing terribly interesting there. Gonna stick my head in and find Mr. Paranoid and see what he's got to say.
Managed to track
after I hack into his computer because it's available.
The amount of data to ship through is huge.
Must have been another
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Walked in during the next hour, but I didn't recognize
Access granted.
It's been too long. Even for Black.
Emails.
If I don't hear from him by tomorrow, I'm going to Miller. The Valley in the middle of something.
You left your computers alone, you fools!
If I have anything, I'll let you know. It's just chatter on top of chatter. It's just chatter on top of chatter.
Wait, did I not set off any alarms? That was a very clean hack.
If I have anything, I'll let you know.
Wasn't really anything interesting there, but it was a very clean hack.
I was called into consult.
So why does no one care about hacking into things? Like, it's really weird.
I used to work in a place like that. They had a cybersecurity team of 7. Updating code, you name it.
Trace program initiated.
Even if they do get compromised,
Access granted.
the data can be removed physically. They have several alternate entrances, like secret passageways.
And one more.
Rucker's death has got everything on the web jumping.
It's whoever we're not.
Anomaly access granted.
There we go. Nice and smooth.
The amount of data to shift through is huge.
And then we've got you, mister.
Well, well, well. Here we go.
There's something I wanted to talk to you about.
Well, apparently not.
Get some sleep.
Well, that was a riveting conversation. Anyway, let's get back on track, because I am once again allowing myself to become sidetracked. Nothing new there, right? A quick save, and then let's see what's going on.
Alex, I'm in. Anything I need to know before I start up this chair?
Every NSN is different, man, so I'm not sure what to expect. I'm guessing you'll end up in some kind of virtual conference room. No one else should be in there.
And if they are?
They'll see you as Miller, so say something snippy and log off.
Okay. Where do I find these stored conversations?
Hell if I know. This is your plan.
Subtitles
But
are way off
holographic
track
recordings
compared
take
to
up a
the...
lot of virtual memory, so you may have to look in several places.
I'll just have to play it by ear.
Exactly. The whisper chip is still in place, though, so we'll both know when you've done it. Good luck, Adam.
Okay, so I'm going into VR within the game now. Fair enough.
This is different.
Oh, I have no augments as well. Can I sneak as this guy? No, I can't. Oh, hello. Well. Oh, I can. So what is this? Find access all data towers, use remote hack on... I have remote hacking? Fair enough. But I don't know how this works. Okay, I just have to hit it at the right point. Fair enough. This is kind of cool. Well, I'm apparently really bad at this minigame. Okay. This is a little cube. Not sure why there's a storage cube within a virtual reality environment, but oh, and I can't jump super high. I'm not sure I want that down. Like, having that up seems like a good thing to me. Can I make like a stack of blocks? Is this what we're going for? Okay, maybe there's somewhere else to go up here. This is a weird part of the game. I'm guessing there's got to be a way to disable these lasers somehow, because I ain't getting in there as it stands. Did I make it past, or did I accidentally reset everything? Ah, I get to be in vents even as the fancy boss digital dude. It's some cool looking vents though. I mean, I guess they're not really vents, they don't even technically exist, but... You gonna rotate towards me, or am I safe? Ah. Stupid camera. So man, now is that 3 or 4? 3. So there's a big one in the middle. I guess there's one up here as well. Ah. No sneaky approach. Right, climb up there? No, also that doesn't look very friendly anyway. Come on, come on, come on. Whee! Jeez. Whoa. Oh, messed that one up, didn't I? Let's try here instead. Right. So wait, is my goal here to put these down? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? Alright. Oh, I don't have an inventory, so I can't even check. That was cool. Aha. You good? Did I do a thing? How do I get into this middle one? Because there's still lasers all over the place. I'm pretty lost, and I don't have like any sort of UI that I can access to double check if it's told me anything. Oh, what's that? Oh. Never mind. Thought I was on something. And I guess I could bring all the blocks up here. Then try and climb up. That seems a very clunky way of solving this problem though. Oh. Balls. Ah, I just reset all the things, didn't I? No? Okay, I don't know what's happened. Let's try and sneak in here again, see what's going on. Because I definitely annoyed something. There's a lot of red and angry looking stuff. Although... oh, I see. How do I disable the alarm? Do I have to move the block out of it? I feel like the game's not being very clear about what I'm doing here. Okay. Okay, so you can't cheese it. I climb. Aha. So wait, was bringing a block in here really the intended solution? That is super jank. Okay. Whee.
Sending your team to Dubai was my call, but now we need to go by the book. Focus on Ark.
You want me to pin all of this on them? The bombings in Prague, the break-in at VersaLife, Dubai?
Officially, all 5 attacks involved augmented terrorists. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. But send the reports if you want me to prove it. Because Ark doesn't operate in North America.
Please call Hong Kong Alpha 10 priority message. We've got a problem. Miller wants to see a report on the break-in.
What break-in?
The one your San Francisco research facility is supposed to have any day now.
What? What exactly did you tell him? Never mind. I'll take care of it. In fact, it may even help me clean up a related incident. What have you heard from our man inside Ark?
Not much. He has to be careful transmitting. Rucker may be onto him.
Then it's time for him to use the Orchid. Tell him.
Killing Rucker. Are you sure it's a good idea? I mean, it'll certainly make things easier during Phase 2, but...
Are you doubting me, Joseph?
I'm merely concerned that the rest of the Council might not like your call. They seem less cohesive these days.
Rucker's death may upset some of them. But at this juncture, Brown is the only person we pay attention to. Once Rucker is dead, I'm positive.
Wow, some suspicious stuff going on here.
Do it!
End call. Alex, did you get all that?
Hell yeah. Don't tell me this isn't the proof we're looking for, Adam. This is big. Janus needs to hear it.
I want to talk to him this time. Set it up. Let me know where.
It'll have to be somewhere safe. Leave the task force when you can, and I'll contact you with a location.
Why do I feel like I'm gonna be spotted and get in trouble?
Adam, what are you doing in here?
Suppose I could ask you the same thing, Delara.
I'm worried about Vince Black, the head of our organized crime division. I was leaving a message for Director Miller asking if he's heard from him.
Black's still deep undercover inside the Diwali organization, isn't he?
The kind of deep that can be hard to swim back from sometimes, yeah. He's supposed to meet with me once a week so I can bring him back into the shallows, only he never showed for our first meeting.
From what I know of the Diwali, their influence extends outside of the Czech Republic. Maybe he's out of town.
Maybe. Maybe you could find out?
Sure. I think I can do some digging around for you. When was the last time you heard from him?
First and last time was in his office a few days ago. He seemed antsy, kind of nervous that I was there, you know?
Well, then maybe I'll poke around his office a little while I'm here.
Why stop now, right? Well, listen, Adam, Lyon's waiting on my initial batch of reports, and I'm sure Director Miller wouldn't be too pleased to find us standing in his office, so... Unless there's something else, I think this is where I'll check out.
Is there anything in Black's psyche, Val, that leads you to believe he's capable of maybe undermining the task force? Is there a chance he's gone off reservation?
Human beings are predisposed to damaging everything they come into contact with. Of course he's capable. As am I. As are you.
So these evaluations you conduct with him, they're useless in determining a course of action he might take?
I don't have a crystal ball. And Black's last eval predates my arrival here. Nonetheless, it's still helping me understand what he's dealing with on a subconscious level. That he may be in trouble. I wish I had something more concrete for you to go on.
Okay.
You mentioned Leon is expecting your first batch of reports. You don't answer to Director Miller?
I'm a civilian employee, specializing in habituating deep cover operatives.
You're not an agent. So why did you choose to work with badges?
I started out working for LIM International, helping patients cope with the emotional strain of augmentation. After the incident, I needed to change my focus. Interpol was looking, so I moved my clinic to the public sector.
So you answer directly to Joseph Manderley?
It was Joe's idea to get a psychological clinic up and running inside our field offices. But listen, Adam, I have a small mountain of agent files to process, so if there isn't anything else...
Joe, huh? Sounds like you and Manderley are close.
We're close because I used his first name?
Well, you said you joined TF-29 after the incident. I assume that maybe you and Manderley started together when the task force was launched.
No. I arrived after Joe did. Look, Adam, we should probably get out of here, don't you think?
I am suspicious.
Yeah, you're probably right. I am curious, though, where Manderley came from exactly. Heard he jumped over quite a few heads to get to the big chair at TF-29. Must have some pretty influential friends pulling strings.
Why the interest in our boss?
I'd just like to know who everyone is.
If Joe had help, I'm sure it was from people who share his vision for what this task force could become. Anyway, listen, I really do think it's best if we get out of Miller's office before he returns, so if you'll excuse me.
Suspicions intensify. I'm suspicious of everyone. Anyway, let's go look at this dude's office, shall we?
Restoration Act is a step backwards. A devastating blow for basic.
Any new emails?
Social justice warriors fail to see the bigger picture.
Delara, I'm in Vince's office. I think I have a lead. An appointment Vince made with an informant.
That sounds promising, Adam. You willing to follow up?
Only way to find out what happened to him.
If something happened to him. Let's not assume the worst just yet.
So the sentiment that it is being enacted as a form of subjugation is false, then, Doctor?
Interesting.
Rucker's death has got everything on the web jumping.
Now, when I was going to my machine, there was a computer that claimed to be unhacked in here.
Original digital log.
No. Must be a default thing from how it displays in the cutscenes.
Pretty easy to around the channel.
Oh, I got another Praxis kit as well. Sweet. Got that, got the carrying capacity. Something either energy or hacking stuff, maybe? The energy's more fun, right? Bigger energy capacity is what we want to go with. Oh, we can stealth for longer. Oh, I see a unhacked computer.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
I still see an unhacked computer. I'm disappointed.
Because of the latest bombing, coordinating security for AUG-related functions just became exponentially more complicated.
Well, we'll have to give it a couple of seconds so this resets, because apparently I can't resist hacking into things. It's not my calling in this game. That's a big sigh, dude. Ooh, hello. Interesting. Okay, let's...
Anomaly detected. Trace program
Oops, did not mean to do that. I mean, it definitely got the hack sorted out, but it was not what I was trying to do. Okay, that's fine. Do we need to speak to her again?
Hey, what's up?
No problem.
I should...
Okay.
Oh, hey there, Ishi. How's it going? So I feel kind of like, in retrospect, I feel a little bit bad about leaving the game on cliffhanger last time because, like, you tend to show up a little bit later in the stream, so you didn't get to see what happened. So what happened is we went in and spoke to the what the? Hello? Sorry, I wasn't expecting a literal bomb to go off in the game. So, yeah, we went and investigated the guy, and we spoke to him for a bit. He was going to come back with us, but then some weird kind of virus poison thing went off and killed him. Well, it seems like the explosion wasn't actually supposed to be like an important plot point, it was just showing the general state of dismay that the city is in. What's this?
It is nice.
Corridor? Oh. Never mind, that didn't really do much, did it?
Can't defend against that kind of thing.
But yeah, since then, let's see, we've came back, we've done mostly a bunch of like talking questy bits. Nothing too crazy. Oops. There wasn't an alarm on the door. I thought it'd be safe. Oh, this is a bad place to be. There is nowhere to hide here. So, if they come down here, I'm basically just going to stealth and hope that they don't spot me. Ishi, you're clearly a bad omen. You appear and suddenly everyone's trying to kill me. Oh, we also made a bit of progress on that quest to do that I was struggling with about the mystery augments. So we went and found the dude that we thought had implanted them, but he was dead. And apparently he was someone we saw during the part where we were in a coma between games. So there's definitely some mystery going on there. Well, it seems like for one reason or another they don't come down here. Which seems like it might be pretty handy. Oh, hello. What else has happened? We got a bunch of new augments, so we got all the inventory space, so it's not quite so annoying anymore. I got the ability to hack turrets and robots. Haven't used it yet, but I figured it'd be handy later on. My wall hacking vision thing can now show me any like hidden items that are like in lockers or whatever. Doesn't seem like super valuable, but figured it could be handy. And we have a slightly bigger energy bar, but I think you might have caught that bit. Just need to wait for the guards to calm down. Now, hopefully I can walk out of here and they won't start shooting me. I mean, I guess it was a police van. I probably should have known better than to steal from it. Okay, so this is one of the main places I want to go, but I want to go do the side quest first, because side quests are always a high priority. Oh, we're going to Red Light District, are we?
Není to můj typ.
Okay.
Brag to your friends back home. I know what you're thinking. It's probably really expensive. And it is, but it's the experience of a lifetime, friend.
I appreciate his honest marketing, to be honest.
Who wants to get happy, eh? Sorry, old buddy. No posy on me. Try somewhere else. I will spell it out.
Okay,
well, it has a bit of a reputation.
We seem to be going into an interesting establishment.
What can I... You must have quite a pair on you, mister. I'll give you that.
I thought the red light district was more liberal when it came to logs.
No, nothing like that. Your money's as good as anyone else's, except... we haven't had too many augmented in here lately.
You worried I'll put the other customers off their entertainment?
In the Red Queen? You're more likely to get some offers, handsome. So, what'll it be?
Oh, I'm curious what she's offering.
All the trouble lately can't be good for business.
You kidding? We deal in sex and alcohol. Times get tough, demand goes up, not down. People are looking to escape, you know? Play out some fantasies, have fun.
And a little thing like the possibility of another bombing isn't enough to keep them at home.
Well, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Don't know if you heard, but they got the bastard who was behind our Zika expulsion.
What do you mean?
Rucker, the leader of ARC. I guess the cops smoked him out of his room. Nu said he's dead and ARC was basically dismantled. Terrorists gone. Poof, like that. So we got nothing to worry about, right?
Yeah, right. Red Light District always this busy?
If you've ever been to Amsterdam,
Only at
yes,
night.
the Red Light
Locked
District
up
is
tight
always
during
busy.
the day. That's when the rest of the old district gets its share of the tourists.
Like I should elaborate, I have been there. I have not used anything there. Not that I have a problem with people who do.
A little less adventurous. You know, museum goers, souvenir buyers, walk around with cameras glued to their faces. Not that there's anything wrong with that. You live in the city long enough, you take things for granted. Ignore all the sights and sounds around you that make it special.
Yeah, I know the feeling. You only miss that stuff when you've left. The Queen's got a pretty liberal management policy. A lot of places in this city wouldn't even let me in the door.
The whole Red Light District is like that. Mostly. Besides, some of our most popular employees are augmented. Be kind of hypocritical to turn them away as customers.
Smart business practice.
Oh yeah. The owners here are real smart businessmen. Part of the reason the Red Queen is the most popular club in the district.
Sounds like a nice little family-run operation.
Look, I don't want to get in trouble. And I don't want to lose this job.
Don't worry. Just getting the lay of the land. What do you have?
Nothing but the finest.
I mean, I don't really need any booze.
Actually, I think we'll pass.
You change your mind, I'll be right here. Welcome to the Red Queen. Just imagine.
I mean, you kind of already welcomed me. Wait, there's Doodle?
You want to join me, sweetie?
Hi.
Do not worry, beautiful. We serve all.
Right, at this point, I'm like, am I going to get banned from Twitch for randomly talking to people?
Exactly.
We can give some fan service to any women that happen to
Come
watch
have
us
a
as
good
well.
time
you know?
with me.
Equal opportunity fan service. Hello? Oh, don't mind if I do.
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away. Once they learn the
I mean, she's not wrong.
they never forget.
Hi, beautiful. You
Don't be
interested
bashful.
in trying
We
the
both
Red
know
Queen
it.
special? That's me.
These boys bore me.
You look interesting.
I'm here at least a couple times a week, especially lately. Keeps my mind off my troubles.
Fair enough.
You looking for something? Like a fight? Do you?
Make my legs look long.
This place reminds me of Las Vegas.
Dancing.
The real star here is Agnieszka.
Just breaking into women's toilets and looking at all the
Ahoj.
news. Don't mind me.
Hele, kotě. Tobě nebudu účtovat extra jako těm ostatním.
I'm sure you say that to all the others as well. I'm just looking for events, to be completely honest with you. Well, at least they're keeping good toilet hygiene. I hope Twitch won't get offended by, like, you know, scantily clad animated women in a game. I don't know. Like, I haven't really looked at all the policies, to be completely honest with you.
Private room? I'm sorry, but I'm still freaked out by all of this.
I like how they don't mind. So I'm just here to visit, don't worry about it.
Why do you have to bother me? I'm busy.
Best club in Prague, friend.
This as the same
But I
thing. Only the devices are
With the
attached to
hippocampus,
nerves.
Mrs. Cat.
Stop that!
Oh, this is a very small room.
I can recognize a former police officer from a mile away.
Deja
Once
vu.
they learn to walk, they never
Whoa.
Jsi vážně milej. Hledáš zábavu?
Don't bother trying to be
Think
tricky,
I'll
sugar.
pass on that one.
They've been watching you since you set foot into the district. You stick out like, what do Americans say?
Yeah, anyway, moving on swiftly. Oh, thanks for the heads up. I will actually read the TOS at some point because it seems like the kind of thing I should probably know when streaming, but...
The collective is one of the most
Well, to be frank, I'm being lazy. That's about all there is to it. Hey guys, how's it going?
Sure to show
This table's naturals only.
I think you're a bad omen.
Mrs. Cadlick's club. Mrs. Cadlick.
Mrs. Cadlick owns this place.
Do what she...
Master Cadlick, I am the owner of the Red Queen. I make a point of knowing everything important, but you, I do not know.
Could be I'm not important.
Oh, please. Have you seen yourself in a mirror lately? Besides, I have a healthy curiosity. It is important to a mother.
Mom wouldn't be thrilled about me being in a place like this.
Really? I can't imagine why. A good time never hurt anyone.
Ignore.
If people are getting hurt, you might end up seeing more of me than you'd like.
If you're so concerned, by all means keep your eyes open for misconduct. It's like I always say, a safe client is a paying client.
It's not the safety of the clients I'm worried about.
The Red Queen is a family business. My eldest son works the bar. The other does security upstairs. Come in on the weekend, and you'll meet one of my nieces, Agnieszka. She's the late show. You see, around here, nothing comes before family.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about the Red Light District?
Oh, you can't be that naive. Then again, we don't get many of your kind through here. As clients.
And why is that?
Because the Diwalis control it. Now, if an Og's money is good, it challenges our preconceptions. We can be very accommodating. Still, when it comes to your kind, some among us are... What's the word?
Skeptical?
Yes, that's a very good word for it. Skeptical. Especially when the Og in question seems to be all dressed up for something. It makes the other customers nervous.
This place, it's a Diwali-run operation, is that right?
Half of Prague is a Diwali-run operation. My family has a God-given talent for overseeing things, and well, poor Prague. It was in sore need of oversight.
And what do you oversee exactly?
I oversee this club, obviously, as well as certain relationships, certain efforts that require matriarch's touch.
Problem with these kind of scenes is it
goings
kind of results in me just not saying much because I'm trying not to speak over what's being said too frequently.
Flattered if that was a threat.
Be careful, Metal Man. You don't really belong here.
That's what they tell me. I've heard enough for now.
Leaving already? You don't look shy.
Fair enough. You know I've got to try it. What happens if I just steal? Okay, so they don't mind me just stealing the money off the table.
Connor. We're watching.
I'm a bit suspicious of this. Ah. Hello, hello. But yeah, I hadn't asked. What have you been up to much today? Ishi? Or have you just been having a quiet one?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Anything else sitting around here I should know about? Doesn't look like it. I'll have a name of that game, honestly. I still don't know that much about it, but it just sounds cool. You just taking a break?
You want to drink? See the bartender. You want anything else? You know.
What can I get you?
Also, I don't know what you can get me.
It is my pleasure to serve you. What would you like?
I'm alright for now.
If that ever changes.
Okay, now what's going on?
So, was I right
My
about
favorite
this
color
place
is
or
black.
what?
Absolutely. The architecture in the old sector was great. But this area,
My favorite color is black. What about you?
It's too bad there's no
You look suspicious as heck.
Some people, all they want to do is complain about the above. They were always in St. Paul.
to you.
They slept on the roof.
Are you Vincent Black? It's me, Dobromila. Please, you... No, you are too... I'm sorry. I have made a mistake. I'm waiting for someone.
I know about your meeting. And I'm as eager to find Vince as you are. Maybe we can help each other.
Who are you? What is it you think you know?
Vince and I work together. I know who he is. I know what he does. And I know there are people worried about him.
Is he in danger? Has something happened to him?
I don't know yet. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But I get the feeling he's not the only one who might be in danger.
That hair is a bit weird.
That was some shot in the dark. You had no way of knowing who I was while I was here.
It wasn't a total shot in the dark. You're obviously not Diwali. Though I should have known right away that Vince Black wouldn't be augmented. I should be more discreet. We both should.
What kind of trouble are you in, exactly?
Vince wanted me to tell information about my husband's operation. Lester runs a... It's something Vince was digging into. Come closer. Pretend you're kissing my neck.
Your husband runs a Diwali operation. I'm
I like how he
assuming
just
there are
doesn't.
people in here who know who he is. You don't think me kissing his wife might draw unwanted attention?
Flirting is one thing. They expect it. He cheats on me, I cheat on him. But his business is something else entirely. We must be discreet, darling. Please, I'll tell you whatever I can. Whatever you want. But not here. This isn't the time to ask questions. You understand, yes?
I kind of want to ask questions, but sure, let's go.
We should talk somewhere else.
I am leaving by train tonight. There is a secluded courtyard by the tracks. Shikashka. Go before me, and I'll meet you there. I don't want anyone to see us walking out together.
You sure you'll be alright until then?
I've survived marriage to that man for this long. I think I can make it one more night. I'll be okay. I just need another drink to get my courage up and to loosen my tongue. We'll see each other soon. I promise.
Where were we? We need to go to I really wish these names were a bit more pronounceable for me. Prekazaka. Sure. Wait, she doesn't want me to follow her out. Well, fair enough, I'll go this way. Okay, that one might be a bit much for Twitch. I didn't expect the actual full-on showing things. Let's just quickly move along. I also don't know what YouTube's policies are when it comes to uploading videos, so it's like a dangerous part of the game to be in for streaming. Let's get back down.
The place was okay, but for some reason it was really crowded.
I didn't think it was going to show anything.
Get lost. This place is not for you. Turn around, Clank. Uyovki are not allowed inside.
Fair. But yeah, I didn't expect to show like full-on nudity, considering like the people in the club were still dressed.
Welcome to the Irish stool, buddy. Pull one up and I will see what we can do for you.
Irish stool. Catchy name. Very evocative.
I like to think so. Well, what will it be?
Now we're...
In terms of human cases and death toll, is an antibiotic.
Whiskey, am I right?
Through the Indian subcontinent.
Is there anything I can get you? Money up front.
Anything interesting hidden around? Doesn't look like it.
Go ahead. Welcome to my place. Didn't expect to see one of you in here. Not today. You know, with all the trouble.
We're not gonna have a problem, are we?
No. I don't share the sentiment of the ruling class. Just commenting on current events, you know? About the happening in Utolek. So, what can I get you?
What have you got?
I've got surly Welshman and nice rye.
Nothing.
Suit your... See anything?
Just keep your eyes open.
Hey,
Don't
Frank.
start no trouble in here, okay? Another says anyone starts trouble, I have to take care of it.
Well, it doesn't look like I'm getting down there anytime soon. Let's continue on, shall we? We're getting attacked if I open this van. Huh? What is that? Oh, there's some toxic gas in there, is there? I feel like I should have stayed up on the roof. There's clearly something going up there. Jump. Yes, perfect. Okay, now let's see. Anything interesting around here? Oh. Don't mind if I do. Triangle. Software. Book. Credits. Hacking.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I don't know exactly where I'm going with this, but we'll just hack everything that we can see.
Access denied.
Well, apparently the way I'm going is messing up. Hello there. Lockers. Appear to have some interesting things hidden away inside. Okay, I think that's everything that's hidden in the room. Oh, okay, now that's everything that's hidden in the room. Other than the fact there's apparently gas underneath us for some reason. Just need to wait till we hack into this again, and we'll be good to go.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, come on.
Access granted.
Let's cut that bit close. Anything interesting here? Nothing super interesting. Okay, is there anyone else that we can go? Oh, geez.
Larry, there?
What is it, Adam? Any word on what happened to Vince?
I just spoke to his contact. A woman he was supposed to meet to get info on some Valley op. Problem is, he never showed up.
I have a really bad feeling about this. Do whatever you can, Adam, to pick up his trail. Let's hope he's all right.
See what's going on.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There's something on over here. Oh, really? It's just two ways to the same thing. Wasting my time.
Access granted.
Oh, that was very close. I thought that was a pretty smooth one for the most part, and then suddenly things got crazy close. Oh, hello. Didn't see this before. I'm still gonna hack into it anyway because I'm pretty sure I get experience for hacking, so why not?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There we go. So, okay, so there's two ways into this room and there's nothing in the room. Wow, that was doubly a waste of time. This one's empty as well. Jeez. Not a very interesting place, is it? Alright, get in there? No? There we go. And falling down. Okay, I just apparently stumbled upon something interesting. Now, what have I got myself into? Let's see if we can distract them. You're not gonna go investigate? No? Really? Here we go. This was maybe not my best decision ever. I'm pretty sure I just trapped myself in a bathroom. Thankfully, I can turn invisible. And you stop forgetting about that. It is a pretty useful ability to have. Oh, that's the window back there. Never mind. The lady doesn't seem to have any line of sight, which helps. Doesn't have any line of sight, but still alerts for due to me being here. What an ass.
Please leave me alone.
Oh, calm down, I'm not doing anything to you. Don't even know why I'm here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Let me live. I have a family.
We're gonna get some time. Here we are.
Access granted.
Sweet. And that wasn't very useful, was it? Wait, so this whole building is like a place I'm not supposed to be? That's pretty rough. Where even is this? Oh wait, this is where I'm supposed to be going. Maybe? I think it just wants me to go back out, doesn't it?
Please leave me alone.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lady. Oh no. Whoa. Let's go see if we can't find all the poisonous gas. Well, it's kind of hard to see anything like that. Let our energy recharge a little bit because it consumes it being in the gas and I don't really want to suffocate. Oh, so even though I have a high capacity, I don't recharge anymore naturally. That kind of sucks. Oh, jeez. Well, let's see if... Oh, great. Really? Security level 5 you want me to hack into?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
No, it's not going to work. Let's try again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Now, if you don't mind stopping gassing us, that would be really appreciated. So it turns out there was, in fact, a non-hacking way in here. Is there any reason for me to be down here? Because there doesn't seem to be a lot going on. There are some EMP mines over here. And we just climb back up. Unless this climbs me up to somewhere interesting, that was a pretty pointless endeavour. Well, wherever it took me is restricted. Oh, I'm in the Valley territory. Oh, that's where that led as well. Do I really want to be here? I don't think I do. Do I? No, I want to be like all the way over here. I think I'm just going to leave if I can. I'll get out of here. I'm going to have to go back through the thingy, aren't I? Okay, let's get out of here. I'm sure this will be a useful entrance to their territory at some point, because definitely get the feeling we're going to have to fight them eventually, but now is not that time. Don't feel like picking a fight with the entire organised crime syndicate when I don't need to. Wait, what? Okay, well that was an interesting roundabout way of doing things.
I'm expensive, but worth it.
I will take your word for it, lady. Where am I going? I need to go to a train station up there. I'll go to the central one, I think. It's fairly close by. What's going on here?
Ukaž mi doklady, Auku. A žádný zbrklý pohyby.
You watch American television, don't you?
Skvělý, typický nafoukaný amík. Všechno se točí kolem vás, co? BH847. Tak to vidím prvně. Ale souhlasí to.
Glad to hear it.
Tak ty rozumíš, jo? Dobrý. Rozuměj, že na mě ty fajnový číslička na tvým ID žádnej dojem nedělají. A teď pohyb.
I don't even know why you're interrogating me.
Česky, prosím tě. Vážně smekni.
You look like you need something.
I need to go investigate what I appear to see as a vent. Well, I think I've already been here. Yeah, I've definitely already been here. I've not been to... Whoa. That was... interesting. Oh, apparently I hadn't been everywhere in here because I didn't notice the door hidden behind boxes. More gas? More gas. These people really like using gas to try and keep me out of things, don't they? It's kind of feeling like they don't really want me up here. Okay, I'm not going to try this forever, but I want to try it a little bit more. Definitely possible to do this. Stubbornness is a virtue, right? That's totally what they say. Okay, last try. Next time I fall to the floor hurtling like a meteorite, I will give up. Aha. Honestly, I didn't expect that to work. And I get the distinct feeling I'm once again showing my propensity for coming in the... coming out of the entrance.
Sources close to the bank tell me that
Because there doesn't really seem to be anything else in here of interest. Wait, is this just gonna snip? Why do I feel like I'm just gonna get snuck back into there? Yeah, okay. No, this is totally just gonna sneak me back into the apartments that I just left. I mean, it's great that I'm finding out there's a lot of ways in there for when I need to get there, probably later on. But I don't need to be there right now.
Nice to find another bottle. Something to keep us warm.
Should we move to the red light?
Seems as though
Anyhow, let's get back to this train station.
What the hell?
Man, did you hear last week?
Cannot come soon enough.
He says the Illuminati killed the old
Huh.
You shouldn't listen to that.
I'm gonna use your naturals trains. Okay.
Hold it, Clank. You took the wrong train card. That was for humans. Let's see your documents, and you'd better hope they are all in order.
This is bullshit.
These are impressive credentials, but not impressive enough for you to pass as a natural. Don't do it again.
I didn't actually expect that to have a
Go
gameplay
on.
impact, but I am
Get
tempted
out.
to tase this guy.
I have a permit. It's
Hi.
not like they did not see me working here all day.
You know what, let's push the boundaries some more, shall we?
You just fucked up.
Hey guys. Deal with it.
Look, madam. The paper state right here that you are currently
Most
restricted
places
to
are
the precaution.
bleeding mess, ain't it?
I'm sorry, but I can't let you.
You see that murder scene? Did you go see for yourself? Did you see that murder scene?
Be arresting you know who by now?
Johnny's not going anywhere. Orders are orders. Johnny's not.
We can't let them get away with it.
He has to tell us.
I was given pretty obvious what happened here.
I'm just going to casually walk through your police tape.
But she was.
She had anything.
I hear
Doop-a-doop-doop.
I don't talk to strangers. Sounds very good. See you then.
Biocells, painkillers, right over there.
You want praxis, eh? Bio...
I might be in.
I would like some
Let's-
practice if you have more
Yeah,
of them.
I got that.
Bice.
But I'm pretty sure I bought all your practices before, so unless you've restocked. Oh, you have. I will happily buy more practice. And I'll happily sell you a bunch of random crap that I don't want. Aren't you lucky? And anyone watching the stream gets to hear the constant sound of dooloop, dooloop. Because you're lucky as well. Lucky you have the option to just, you know, leave the stream if it annoys you enough. I'm also getting too many crafting parts again, aren't I?
I'm good.
I have no idea what that meant, but sure. Okay, so I'm not really interested in getting more of these because I don't actually auto-recharge up to that point. None of these can actually make you recharge any more of your battery. So that's kind of a bit underwhelming. Suppression from flash. Actually, I'm going to grab this one. Bigger radar range seems pretty sweet. I do remember looking at one before. Ooh, look at
Daz
that.
is the man.
pretty
He'll
zoomed
set
out
you
now,
up.
which I'm not 100% certain is actually an improvement, but
Take a good look. I won't be here long.
can I zoom it in or? Oh, I just pressed it. I shouldn't press buttons on my numpad. I forgot I've got them linked to OBS settings. Oh, that is quite the...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
That was a serious security system, Jesus. Well, this room has a lot going on, so let's see. Are we missing anything obvious in here? Doesn't look like it. But I also don't actually care that much about the view. Why am I going back to my house? Was I supposed to be going back to my house? Ah, hadn't spotted this before. Well, that was interesting. I honestly didn't actually expect to find anything new here. There's also working out my window. Where's this take me? So did that add some points to my map or something about like interesting stuff? Doesn't look like it. Well, we're pretty close to where I want to go anyway, so let's just go roof diving.
Behind your back. The only thing you say from now on is...
Okay, what's going on there? Hello, lady.
Just a little farther. I want to make sure I wasn't followed. I think it is safe for us to talk here. Finally, together we can make Vlasta pay.
Vlasta, your husband. What's this about exactly? You said you have information.
Smuggling. Weapons. Drugs. Whores. You name it, darling. All of it is heading east. I have the address of the locker where everything is stored. And I have the code to get in. You will see for yourself. And then you will do what you think is best.
You want me to shut down your husband's smuggling operation. Why?
I agreed to sell out my husband in exchange for a new life. Vince and I were still negotiating the details. You are looking for Vince, trying to pick up his trail. I guess I am negotiating with you now.
She's very flexible.
How did you know to trust Vince with all this? What made you believe he can help?
I didn't know. Not for sure. All I knew is that very few are willing to stand up to men like my
This has
husband.
been a very talkative playthrough again. I feel like I seem to go through
that
like
Vince Black was one of those men.
one stream where it's like a lot of
But when
talking, and
he
then the
didn't
next
show
stream is
up
like
to our
super
meeting,
action intense. It sort of
I don't
flips
know
and
what
flops
to
back
think
and
of
forth.
him anymore. I put my faith in you now.
Do you know of any other ways to contact Vince? Or do you know anything that might explain why he didn't show up?
All I know is that Vince wanted information about my husband. And that my husband... Lester knew the name Vince Black. He cursed it often. I believe he feared Vince.
All this sneaking around, exposing your husband's criminal activities. How much danger do you think you're in?
I don't know. I was scared waiting inside that damn club. Paranoid. But I think the worst is over. I'll be out of Prague within the hour and he'll never see me again. Assuming you can pay, of course.
What else do I need to know about your husband?
Lesta is like all young Diwali. You cannot argue with them. You cannot intimidate them. You cannot appeal to their heart. All he cares about is delivering on time. And chasing after women who are not his wife.
Is that why you want to get back at him? Because of something he's done to you?
I have no illusions about who I married. I knew he was ambitious. Eager to please the wrong kinds of men. But I didn't think he would turn into this monster. I want him to test failure. To have to walk home with his tail between his legs.
If I get involved in this, there's a chance he might not walk home at all.
What you do with the information I sell you is up to you. All I care about now is starting over.
I was gonna say, if I go for on a like angry playthrough at some point, he ain't walking nowhere.
Alright, this information you have, how much do you want for it?
The price of a ticket to Berlin, with enough left over to start my new life. That is what Vince and I had agreed. They say Berlin is a good city for those wanting to be lost.
Here, the ticket's already been bought, open-ended. You leave when you want.
All right. Thank you. My husband owns a storage locker next to the Palisade Bank. The code is 2565. It is the centerpiece of his operation. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Well, good luck, lady.
You have the information you need to take down my husband's operation. I've told you everything I can.
Okay. I like the high quality map she's drawn for us. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. I'm collecting a lot of neuropozyne. For a man who doesn't need neuropozyne.
Delara, the Diwali op Vince was digging into. I've got the address of a smuggling locker he was looking for.
Maybe he's still looking. Or maybe he found it some other way. This information, you came by it how exactly?
The informant Vince was supposed to meet. She agreed to work with me instead.
That doesn't surprise me. You're good at gaining people's trust, Adam. It's a rare skill.
Point is, I got a lead. I'll let you know what I find.
I feel like we're sharing too much information with her. She's not even, like, as she said, she's technically like a civilian person, so... Oh. Everyone was suddenly acting very weird. Do they not appreciate me jumping on top of statues? Is that what's going on? Well, let's travel back to Sister Bart, or whatever it's called.
Nothing to get interested in.
See if we can get this side quest polished off today. And fine, I'll go on the Og train. Where is Sister Bart? Oh yeah, it's the main one. Actually, no, wait, it's any of those. There isn't it. It's just not the one I'm at currently, or the blue one on the right, which was for the. I don't remember what it was. It was part of a quest or something. No. Quest? Jeez. Mission.
Are you insane? He's the only one telling us the truth.
Listen to that crap.
Okay, let's get move on. We don't have anything we really need to sell. Oh, actually, we've got one of those weird breach kit things, I think.
Gonna have...
Okay, I got a point, dude. Here you go. Take the bridge software. Cool potatoes. Take... might as well take these bullets while I'm here. I think that's literally the only things I want to give you. Oh. I'm sure you can have some Allisons and a grenade, I guess.
Seen it all before.
We need a timeout. A temporary...
You hear that noise?
I'm sorry. I've been through before, so I assumed they wouldn't get angry at me. I'm just gonna leave that area.
On this
Oh, where are we going? Actually, a very good question. Where am I trying to go? Okay, around here. Ah, the big fancy house security building again. I got some cards for this place, actually, I think. Wait, I thought she gave me a code. Oh. We're going 2565. I want to come into this one as well, though.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Wait, what? Access denied? I thought I'd succeeded at that. Fooled myself. Wait. Why are you hostile? I'm allowed to be out here. I mean, I'm sure that if I go in here, I'm not supposed to be here anymore, but... I'm getting totally sidetracked again, aren't I? Ah, this is quite the vent.
Who are you? What are you doing here? If Blaster sees you, waiting alone was part of the deal.
Vlasta, huh? What kind of deal? Why are you locked up in here?
I don't know who you are or what you want, but me getting out of here is non-negotiable. You need to leave.
I got a tip about a Diwali smuggling operation being run through here. One that may or may not involve someone I'm looking for. And headed by your friend, Vlasta.
Vlasta's not my friend. He's a necessary evil. Are you some kind of cop? I know all about cops. The ones I met in Golem were very
Okay,
good at influencing
PS5?
themselves.
Probably not. I'm not really much of a console gamer.
Look, I'm not from here.
I've not
My name is
owned a console since
5 months
the
ago, I was
original
pulled from
Xbox and the
I
GameCube,
didn't
so
have a ticket. They checked my name and saw that in university.
I have played more recent
years
ones with
ago,
friends and stuff.
I
but
was part of a radical group. 50 students, we were nothing. But it is enough for them to drag me into Golem. Since then, I have spent
you planning on grabbing one?
every day trying to get out. And now that I'm close, you're not going to ruin it for me.
You're paying the Diwalis to be their cargo. There's gotta be better ways of getting out of Prague.
Not legal ones. Not for me. Vlasta's my best shot of getting past the checkpoints. I got the rest of the money and now he's going to get me all the way to Rabia. I am not going back to Golem. Do you have any idea how bad it is?
I saw segregation in Gollum, oppression, crime. But I also saw courage, people finding ways to keep going. I know it's bad, but I'm not sure it's worth making a deal with the devil just to get out.
If you believe that, then you go live there. Spend 5 months getting kicked, spit on, locked up and interrogated about things you know nothing about. I'll take my chances with people like Vlasta, people like Vince.
Vince Black? What's his role in all of this?
He's the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
You had to pay him where? When's the last time you saw him?
2 days ago, the basement of a convenience store in Davni Wood. It was not far from the gates. That is all I know. Please, this is my ticket now. Do you understand? Promise me.
I came here to find out what happened to Vince Black. What else can you tell me about your dealings with him?
You pay these cops in Golem a lot of money and they get you to Vince's apartment. Then you pay Vince. Then Vlasta comes to pick up the cargo, so then you pay Vlasta. Vlasta and Vince, they had some kind of fight about money, about the location of this place. Vlasta's men blindfolded me and brought me here, and told me to wait. It's Vlasta! Look, nothing you do here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's what they do. It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out. The only difference is
Come
that
on,
I won't
let's
be
get
on
this shit
any
in the
of them.
truck. I need to meet Katka at the club by 9.
Katka might have to wait.
Who sent you?
Let's try and help her out. She already told us where we think Vince is, right?
I'm just here to see my friend off, make sure she's in good hands. As long as I have no reason to worry about Olivier, you have no reason to worry about me.
See her off? This look like an airport lounge to you?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
Whatever you're going to do, Vlasta, do it quick.
I don't like surprises. When people break my terms, it makes me want to break things. Or maybe not break them, maybe strip them down. Sell them for parts.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta. Part of that business is built on getting people like Olivier out of places like Gollum, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
Okay, a hollow, self-centered personality. Vlasta will interpret any unforeseen complication as personal affront. Any social interaction which he is not in complete control may be perceived as an attack on his manhood. He's capable of being reasonable if his existence is at stake, though he is just as likely to lash out when cornered. Oh, this is a complicated one, isn't it?
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take all of you with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to kill a man.
There are, but I'm not sure if you want to take a quiet way to try and kill the giant augmented super soldier you're facing.
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olivier getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
Alright, we'll take Olivier to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your sake, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
But I'm glad that now it's just casual, I can just chill here.
Thank you for that. It's been a long time since someone did me a favor.
You're not out of the woods yet, I think you know that. I'm giving you a way to contact me, if anything goes wrong.
Hey, Lovebird, we're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up.
I'll be fine. I promise. Here, I was saving this for when I got to Rabia, but I think you should have it. It's the least I can do.
Is that a Praxis kit? Oh, yes. I love me some Praxis kits.
I said she could come, but not before you get out of here. Bye-bye.
Now I can try into the store again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
At least you don't leave any fingerprints.
I heard something.
Take that, like your dog, boss.
Well, I probably should have seen that one coming. I'm hoping it will take me to after I had that conversation. Been a while since I was stupid and got myself killed. Really? All the way back here?
He is crazy. The whole damn idea is crazy.
That was a more brutal checkpoint than I expected. I'll try and rush through it. Huh? Oh, sorry, I went for the wrong one, didn't I?
Here, enjoy.
Smart ass. ID check BH847. I see. Thanks. You must think you're something special, eh? Get the hell out of here.
Biatch. My ID probably outranks you.
I'll quit, that's all.
Well, that made a kind of mockery of the time I'd spent. So sorry about that. Can I go over here?
I did not like the way those guards on the bank
I always like the car.
Okay, let's try doing this. I'm getting lost. Where am I? There we go. That wasn't the right kind of area, I just got a little bit turned around. Okay, this time we're going to hack this first whilst there's no one here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Ooh, hello. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've actually found a revolver. I found loads of ammo for it throughout the game, but I've basically never seen the actual revolvers. It's quite weird.
Run! What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm stealing stuff.
What? What are you doing?
I just told you I'm stealing stuff. Calm down.
What?
I'm just curious what happens in the cutscene if I just pile a bunch of cardboard boxes in front of the door. Can I move?
What? What are you doing?
Although I really wish it stopped repeating itself. It's giving me flashbacks to Mr. Please spend your praxis points.
What?
I can't remember exactly what he said, but I remember it driving me a little bit insane.
What? What are you doing?
Okay, we're going to jump through this conversation fairly fast.
Gollum was hell.
Oh,
It
no.
is hell. I understand doing whatever it takes to get as far away as possible.
If you believe that, then you have to leave.
Vince Black?
Is the one I had to pay to get to Vlasta.
Yeah.
2 days ago, the base.
I can't.
See, by helping her out, I got praxis kits, so we're going to do this
Nothing you do
again.
here can change the fact that the Diwalis move contraband through the city. It's
But I
what
can't
they do.
skip this one for some reason.
It's something they'll always find a way to do. You stop this truck and others will still make it out.
I like her cybernetic eye, it looks cool.
Come on, let's get this shit in the truck. I need to meet Cat at the club by 9.
Well, apparently the cardboard boxes did not prevent him from getting in.
Katka might have to.
Who sent you?
I'm just.
See her off?
I didn't tell anyone. I swear.
You're a businessman running a business, Vlasta.
Okay.
Part of that business is
Think we
built
just
on
went
getting
Omega
people
every
like
time
Olivia
before.
out of places like Gollum, places like Prague. Only way for you to maintain your reputation here is to fulfill your agreement with her.
Wrong. My reputation is built on people not fucking with me. People not wasting my time. You should both be dead already. The only reason I'm holding back. You should both be dead.
The reason you haven't shot me yet is because you know gunfire will draw the attention of every cop in Prague. That's why we both need a way out of this that's quick and simple and quiet.
He's right, Vlasta.
Okay, so let's say I'm in a hurry, and that I'm not eager to attract the attention of the police. That doesn't mean I have to take all of you with me, or that I have to let you walk out of here alive. There are quiet ways to
It
kill
doesn't,
me.
but...
Trust me, there's no quick and quiet way for you to take me out. Your only efficient solution is Olivia getting in the truck and me walking away. She won't be a problem because she gets what she wants, and I won't be a problem because I don't want to jeopardize her.
Alright, we'll take Olivia to Rabia, like we promised. And I like the idea of never seeing you again. You walk away and you don't tell anybody about any of this. Because if anything goes wrong, if I regret this, she's the one who's going to pay for it.
For your sake.
Lady, give me a praxis kit.
We're on a schedule. Let's wrap this up. Take your act of terror somewhere else.
Wait, 2 praxis kits? Don't know why I've got 2. Not strictly complaining, but... See, not getting concussed could be pretty handy. Don't really care about delaying grenade explosions. Let's go with stealthy takedowns because it's pretty handy. And not getting blinded by concussions. There we go. Go ahead, Kigo. Spend your practice points. I can't remember the exact quote, but it still stresses me out just thinking about his generally being annoying.
Heads up.
They know who is behind it.
I didn't mean to. Please calm down. I just drove a police to on accident. God damn. Just stealing their guns, don't worry about it.
Protocol will be extra tight tonight.
The blades are known as architectural marvels.
Protocol will be
You
extra
still
tight
there?
tonight.
Allow me to finish with this gentleman, sir.
Does he really think we'll have more trouble?
Allow me
I don't think he wants to
finish.
take any chances. Not with VersaLife inbound.
I suppose.
Okay, let's head back and get this side quest finished up. Where were we? Find his apartment. Can do, can do. Well, I'd also love to find the vendor again because I have once more acquired way too much crap. Surprises everyone, I'm sure. Okay, I don't care, dude. Just let me sell stuff. One second. Okay, we don't need this, or this, or these, or those. Okay, I think that's as good.
That's...
Then we're gonna craft a couple more of these, because that should take us back down to having only one stack of that. Cool. Now let's get a move on, and let's go find this dude's apartment. Wait, does he... where does he live? Okay. For me I thought it was taking... because it's all a red light district, I thought it was taking me back to the
Enough problems already.
DeVille guys who are angry and trying to kill me. Wait, what? What is going on up there?
A customer! What do you want? Hypostims? Pick up a prescription? If you want me...
Who is Mikhail?
My nephew. He works here as an assistant, but he didn't show up for work today. His apartment is just across the street. Would it have killed him to let me know he can't come in?
Probably not. Especially since you seem like such an approachable boss.
Did you come here for something?
This place has a doctor.
Oh yes, Dr. Cipra, Mr. Big Shot from Tai Young. Who thinks he's too good for a place like this?
Tai Young. What did he do for them?
He calls it experimental neurotherapy. If he's so good, how come his patient ran away and he can't find her?
What does an experimental neural therapist do exactly?
I feel like I'm finding another side quest instead of
He's
completing
vague
one.
about it, and I don't care enough to ask. You want something else?
Do I want something else?
I'll be going.
Do what you want.
Oh yeah, the paying for online. Jeez, I forgot that they still do that. That's such a load of baloney. Yeah, I just wouldn't do that. Like, Just no. Oh, I hit the jackpot of stuff to steal, didn't I? Ooh. Making out like a bandit. See, owning the devil. Wait, I thought I said I was supposed to come upstairs and meet the doctor. Where is the doctor? Did I miss something? Because I ain't seen the doctor. So apparently his employee lives across the street. So that'd be like over here somewhere. Let's go see what happened to him. Currently the only thing happening to him is he's being robbed by a mysterious unknown individual. But he does not appear to be home. Anyhow, I was actually planning to finish this mission before I wrap up the stream, so if I don't want to be streaming for the next 10 years, I'd better actually get on with it. Anything hidden around here? Doesn't look like it.
Delara, I found Vince. You were right to have a bad feeling.
What are you saying, Adam? Is he...
Yeah.
He should have been pulled months ago. It's all over his profile. Vince lost his edge. A person tries to be two things at once, sometimes he ends up not being either of them. He becomes lost.
I'll take your word for it. I'm gonna let you be the one to break this to Miller.
Right. Of course. Be careful out there, Adam.
Well, that didn't go as nicely as it could have, I guess. Servants Black is cousin Bog. Shoot. So did the guy just have like a complete schizo break or something? Well, apparently the answer is we're just not going to be told. That's a slight anticlimax, but fair enough, I guess it was a side mission. Right, I just looked at this.
Get away from me, weirdo.
Okay, so we've only got the one primary mission left. And I think we're going to call it there for today. I got a little bit carried away the other day when I did like a 4.25 hour stream or something, and it did do a bit of a number on my voice, so we're going to call it there. Next time we'll jump back in with the main mission. Ooh, I haven't sorted it out yet, but I'm going to look into making it my own Discord channel, just for things like going live notifications, in case anyone wants to see when I'm going live. So I'll hopefully have that sorted out by the time I next stream on Sunday. And I'll try and look into like how bots work and stuff for notifications and whatnot. But besides that, I will see you guys next time, which will be on Sunday when I'll be playing some more Deus Ex again. So we'll continue on just then. Thanks for stopping by and having a chat, Ishi, and thank you to anyone else that happens to watch this. Feel free to, you know, do all the random jargon of following, subscribing, blah blah blah, all that crap. And take care, I'll see you guys next time.